everyone, and welcome to Daily Newspaper Analysis, which is brought to you by Losico. So, today again, we have only one article for our discussion, which has been taken from the Hindu newspaper. The title of this article is Revitalizing Adoption of LPG. So, this talks about that how can we actually bring back the Ujjwala Yojana into picture and how people can be incentivized more to take LPG as their biggest source of fuel. So, what steps can be taken and what hurdles are we facing in this direction will be discussed in this article. This newspaper analysis is presented by me. My name is Sheva Khan. I am a law graduate and I have completed my law degree from Uttaranchal University with a gold medal in my batch. I have also been a national debater and a public speaker, and currently at LawSeco, I'm working as the manager for current affairs vertical and also an expert for current affairs. Let's see what is the multiple choice question from our previous discussions. Article 234 of the Indian Constitution deals with the appointment of, your options are district judges, appointment of judges other than district judges, both A and B, or none of the above. Let's see what is the descriptive question for the day. How fuel stacking options can be completely replaced with the adoption of LPG. Discuss. With this, let's discuss the first and the only article for the day, which talks about revitalizing the adoption of the liquefied petroleum gas, which is the LPG. So basically, the Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana, which had the vision to distribute subsidized liquefied petroleum gas, especially to the rural areas, so that they could be switched from using other sources of energy, like, for example, wood, kerosene, etc., and start using LPG, definitely, which is a cleaner fuel for the environment as well as for the health as well. So despite its thrust, that is its growth in the year of 2016, it is now lingering in terms of long-term adoption. A few days ago as well, we had discussed this article, which talked about the fact that the Ujjwala Yojana, which was a primary success when it came to the distribution of LPG, a lot of people actually had successfully moved to the using of LPG. But because of the going down of the Ujjwala Yojana, as well as increasing the prices of the LPG and decreasing the support of the subsidization, the people have started switching back to other and conventional sources of energy, especially for the cooking oil, for the cooking fuel, in terms or replacing the LPG. Now let's understand that what is the cooking using gas versus the traditional methods. So according to the National Family Health Survey 5, which the data which has recently been released, it shows that people using traditional methods of cooking are more prone to tuberculosis. Now, of course, as we know that when we talk about the fuels, that is, for example, the wood, kerosene, etc., they are not as clean as the liquefied petroleum gas. They cause not only a lot of pollution to the environment, but they're also harmful when they're inhaled. So that is why it shows that the traditional methods make the people more prone to tuberculosis. So while a huge number of houses have been covered with the LPG connection, there still remains a problem of LPG distributorship. Now, as previously also we had discussed that the feasibility, availability and affordability are the biggest problems when it comes to continuing the use of LPG. For example, a household might get an LPG connection easily, but restoring that LPG every time, or having affordability of that LPG at the end of the every month, or whenever that cylinder finishes, so that becomes difficult for the households to arrange. So the rural areas mostly use fuel stacking using both gas and traditional methods. Now here we need to understand the term fuel stacking. Now stacking basically means piling upon one another. So by fuel stacking, we mean that instead of having just one primary source or just one source of fuel or anything, fuel stacking would actually encourage the people, or it would actually make the people to keep various sources of energy or maybe alternate sources of energy. As we know here that the LPG connection or maybe continuing with the connection becomes difficult for the rural households specifically. So they also have options of maybe using the biogas or the fuel wood or etc. And that is why they prefer fuel stacking. But what actually is happening is that because of fuel stacking, they are not able to make prime use of LPG, due to which definitely the air pollution is increasing and the health hazards are also increasing with time. So here, why are they actually considering fuel stacking, or why are they even using fuel stacking? The reasons are following. First is the uneven cash flow, as we just discussed, that definitely they need to buy the LPG cylinders, and the increasing rates of the LPG cylinders and the uneven cash, that the families might have will make it difficult for them to arrange every time they need the LPG cylinders. Second is the seasonal availability of the biomass. Now, of course, we know that especially in the times of, the autumn, or in the times of, the dry winters, when the availability of fuel wood is good, or the availability of biomass is good, it makes the people incentivized more, because this kind of fuel is readily and cheaply available as compared to the LPG. And thirdly is the ambient heating requirement during the winters. Now, of course, the fuel wood, plays various other roles as well, because the entire family can sit around the chula, or they can sit around the fuel wood, or, simply the bonfire, and they can warm up themselves, which definitely cannot be done through the LPG cylinders. Next, let's see that what are the factors that contributed to greater adoption of the LPG. So there were three main distributors of LPG that shifted their focus on the low refill consumers as soon as 8 crore households were covered. So basically, the successful implementation of the direct benefit transfer of the LPG freed up financial resources needed. So definitely, the people who were using the LPGs, they were given the DBTs, that were the direct benefit transfers, which directly incentivized the people to use the LPGs. Then also the appointment of new dealers were there to reach remote pockets, but still a lot has to be done in this direction. And lastly, proper logistics greatly helped in reaching the goal of the scheme. Now, at the end, let's consider also what are the challenges that remain in this way to be considered. Firstly, the fuel stacking options have to be replaced with complete adoption of LPG. Yes, of course, that because until and unless people do not, or they completely do not switch to LPG and they still continue fuel stacking, in some of the other situation, they will definitely move back to using the conventional methods of fuel or source of energy, which ultimately will defeat the purpose of Ujjwala Yojana. Secondly, the LPG prices have shot up, and that is why without immediate action, the gains of the Ujjwala Yojana scheme could be lost entirely. And that is why we need to make sure that the prices are kept in hand. And secondly, the subsidies are also properly provided. And thirdly, we need to encourage income streams for women that would also nudge the adoption of the LPGs, because definitely a greater income in the hands of the women, a greater know-how or awareness in the hands of the women will definitely make them more affordable, or they make them more, it will make it more possible for them to get the LPGs available for themselves. So this is all for the day. We hope it was a good session for you all. If you wish to download the PDF of today's slides, please join our Telegram channel. The link is there in the description box below, or you can simply scan the QR code that you can see on your screens right now. Also, for other crisp and amazing content, please do not forget to follow us on our Instagram channels for Law Seeker Judiciary, CLAT Prep, UGC Net, and Law Finance exams. Thank you so much.